Welcome to caskrabbits. I'm back.
She is back, and I'm back as well. Well, we're here today because we wanted to present to you guys a new release from. So Buffalo Trace has been making this old charter, and kind of the thing that's interesting about old charter, they finish it in different barrels. So they might use like the finest oak barrel or port barrels in different types. So I ran into this at a local gas station. This is one of our honey
Naturally.
hole in Arizona that we love Jeff, by the way, who runs the place. Wonderful guy. And what it is that it's the very similar mash bill, number one from Buffalo Trace. So it's the same mash bill as Eagle Rare. So Eagle Rare is 10 years old. It's about $45 if you find it for MSRP. This is a little bit more. This is $75 to $79.
And we don't know how old it is.
And we don't know how old it is. That's right. That's right. It does not give you an age statement. But if I had to guess, what's interesting is it's actually pretty dark when you look at the color. So for this particular release, the finest oak, what they tell us is that it's they try to hand select all the staves from American white oak, and it's hand sorted, and then it's open air seasoned in Kentucky, basically.
It's a rigorous preparation, they say.
And that's what they say. So we wanted to give it a shot. We're going to go through our tasting, and what we really want to understand is this like really good competition to Eagle Rare? Is it a better type of Eagle Rare? I wish I had an Eagle Rare 12, but I don't. We haven't really seen them in Arizona. Some people have them, but I think they're getting them from different places.
And is it worth it?
That's right. That's really the question. Is it worth? Because this is kind of interesting, right? Because here you're paying almost double for that. Eagle Rare, we find more and more in Arizona. This I've seen just in a couple of places, not as prevalent, but you can get it. So we'll see how it goes. Shall we give it a shot? You want to start with
Sure.
I would say let's start with the Eagle Rare first because it's lower proof.
Okay.
Oh, fun fact on my bottle, the website, Buffalo Trace, says that it's 92 proof, but my bottle is 95. That's what it says. So maybe they changed it. Maybe this is the second batch. I'm not sure exactly. Oh,
Little bit of banana.
on the Eagle
Just
Rare?
just a tiny bit.
Oh, really?
Little
Okay.
baby bit.
Hmm.
Tobacco-y,
Okay.
smoky oak. Down the hatch.
What does she think? Eagle Rare. What I always like to say about Eagle Rare is that if you introduce somebody to bourbon, that's a great place to start.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's easy to drink.
I like the mouth feel.
That's funny what you said. I don't smell the banana, but more like cinnamony and vanilla for me. So that's always interesting. People get different things. Mm. Definitely like the brown sugar, some caramel. You can taste the oak. And yet, I guess, with the tenure, that's why, it's been in a barrel for quite a while. So that's why you're getting that. Even though it's 90 proof, I feel it's a little spicy
It
too.
is a little spicy, peppery.
And it is the mash bill one, if I recall, it's got a little bit of rye. So the rye would help with the spiciness.
Yeah, I can taste
Like
the spiciness.
I feel it in my throat.
Kind of like really, really dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Like
And this,
80% dark chocolate.
and this is a regular Eagle Rare. Sometimes we get lucky and we'll get store picks. I just finished one not so long ago, but this is just a standard one. Sometimes you can get some bangers, as they say, for Eagle Rare store picks. All right. Well, you attack the old charter over here.
Attack! Well, it is a little darker there.
Is it a little darker? Let's take a look. Is it? Yeah, it is a little darker. So that's funny, right? I just really wonder, is it a little bit older or not? You take a look at the bottle while you do the smelling. I do have to say, like, I love what they did with the bottle because it's, if you see it this way, it's 3D. It's actually wood. So it's, I don't know if it's from the
Oh,
wood
nice.
that they actually use, but I really just, I think the bottle is really cool. I'm just looking for any indication of the age, but to no avail. That or I missed it, but I don't think it is age stated. What do you think?
It's definitely a little spicier.
Oh, spicier. Okay. Could be just how they age it or where.
My nose is not really functioning well tonight.
Yeah, you're struggling. So here I could like on the yeah, it's more like the kind of caramelly for me, like sugary on the nose.
To me, it
Do you
smells.
smell berries at all or no?
Mm,
There's something else
it
beyond the
smells like
caramel.
apple pie.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's interesting. Mm.
Okay, our camera went out, so
We're back.
it might be a bit clunky from the previous
Yeah.
scene to this one.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes that happens. It's part of the learning process. That's okay. Um, I think for Lara, it seemed like you really like Eagle Rare better,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we look at the value proposition. Some folks really like this because they think that it's
Elevated
a little bit elevated. It's a little bit thicker,
from
a
the
bigger finish.
from the
Um,
finest oak
yeah,
barrels.
yeah. And one of the things I was going to say, like, I wanted to look at the tasting notes from Buffalo Trace, and on the nose they had caramel berries, palate, vanilla, maple syrup, and you can feel the maple syrup actually. And then on the finish, long layout, a longer finish, I would say that you were more oaky, chocolate, and I think that was interesting. Sometimes we get the spice, and then they call it like pepper.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a little bit of pepper on the old charter.
Definitely pepper. Like, and I mentioned like a really,
Oh
really
yeah,
dark
now I can.
chocolate.
If you try it again, it's really interesting once you do know the notes, and that's why I also like to have them as a backup at the end because you learn that way. If you don't really have the answer key, you can't really know like what you missed. So I think that's really important. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the review. We had our awesome Lara today. Hopefully she'll be back next week. Our big thing is, you know, for the money, this is incredible. You can't go wrong. Probably easier to find.
Mm-hmm.
This is really fun to try. It's different, so I would invite you to try it. But for us, definitely, this is a really really good bottle, and that's what we liked.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys again next week, and hopefully you enjoyed the review. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.